What's going on, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing? Let's give everybody a second to hop in here for a second. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? What's up, Angela? Drop in the comments. What is it that you're grateful for today? What is it that you're grateful for today? We're back with another weekly training. Drop in the comments, what is it that you're grateful for as you log in? Yo, Sam, what's up? I texted you earlier, bro. I've been busy. I don't even know if you text me back. I don't think you have. Sam, what's up? Veronica, what's up? Oso Colo, what's up? Grateful for you as well. What do you desire? All right, Sam, we're going to start next week off with that one. Being home, Dad, what's up? Ralph, what's up? Drop in the comments, what is it that you're grateful for today? Today, we about to get into it. It's second quarter, y'all. I want you to rate on a scale from 1 to 10, right? I want you to rate on a scale from 1 to 10. How, you didn't get it, Sam? I'm going to text you again right after this. I sent you something, actually. I sent you a picture. So after I get done with this live, I'm going to make sure I check it. I sent you a picture earlier this morning. But we are getting into second quarter. It is officially the first day of the second quarter of the year. Today is all about reflection. Today is all about seeing how is it that we can maximize our time. Grateful for the opportunity to learn. I appreciate you being on. I'm grateful for each and every person that tunes in. So grateful for you. I see a lot of familiar names. So grateful for you. All right, Sam, I'm going to message you after this. So we are officially at the start of the second quarter. It is April 1st. We are at the start of the second quarter. That means that 25% of the year is already gone. I want you to put in the comments, right? We got to do a check and balance. Most people, what stops most people from truly achieving is that they never do a check and balance. They never just check in to see where things are in their life, right? So I want you to put on a number from 1 to 10, how happy are you with how the first quarter is went? On a scale from 1 to 10, how happy are you with how the first 3 months of this year has been? We know on New Year's, we set New Year's resolutions. We say January 1st, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this. New year, new me, right? Well, let's check in real quick to see if it's really been the new you for this new year. So on a scale from 1 to 10, how happy are you with the start of this year, the first 3 months? Deb said a 4, 6. And I want you to put in the comments, what is making it that number? What's making it that number, right? He said 9. So what's making it a 4? What's making it a 9? What's making it a 6? My man Sam said a 10. I want to hear, Sam, what's making it a 10? For myself, I'll give myself a 15. My year has been absolutely phenomenal. I've been executing. I'm starting a new project. Ma said a 5. Mom, I want to know why is it a 5, right? On a scale from 1 to 10, how happy are you with these first 3 months? And I want you to put the reason why. I want you to put the reason why, right? The reason why. Sam, you've held 2 events. Congratulations. Angela, we shared a stage together. That was absolutely fire. And you did 75 hard, so you crushing it, right? Deb said a 4, not making an impact or money I would like. Great, we'll get into that. Learning and implementing a new skill. On a scale from 1 to 10, how happy are you with the first 3 months? And what's making it that number? You want to start doing check and balances, right? You want to start doing check and balances. Uncontrollable distractions. Mama, you know how you love helping everybody. My mama love helping everybody. Captain. My mama's the captain. She know what I'm talking about. I love her mama so much, man. I started better for Sam. That's beautiful, Sam. 4 is procrastinating. All right, good. We about to get into it. Right? So once you have your number, you want to ask yourself, what is making it that number, right? And then the second question I want you to ask yourself, and if you're part of my Facebook group, at the end of this, if you're part of the Facebook group, if you're not, you want to get inside of the Facebook group, right? The link is in my bio, or message me Facebook group and I'll actually send you the link to it. But at the end of this, inside of the Facebook group, I'm going to put a document in there for everybody to be able to print out. So that way you could go through these questions and everything afterwards as well, right? Beverly, what's up? But you want to ask yourself, what if it's only a 4, if it's only a 5, if it's only a 6, what's making it that number, right? And then what's needed in order for it to be a 10 in these next 3 months? What's needed in order for it to be a 10 in the next 3 months? What has to happen? What has to change, right? And you can't have the number just based off of everything around you, because that means that there's going to, if what's affecting your life are things, quote unquote, outside of your control, then how are you going to make sure that the next 3 months something doesn't change? The next 6 months something doesn't change. The next year something doesn't change, right? So you want to ask yourself. So I'm going to give you guys a series of questions to ask yourself. Today is all about reflection. I want you to write this down. Wisdom is not found in experiences. Wisdom is found upon the reflection upon those experiences. So wisdom isn't found in experiences. Wisdom is found in the reflection upon experiences. And if you never sit down to actually reflect, you will never get the wisdom needed in order to implement something new for your future. I want you to drop the words wisdom in the comments. Wisdom isn't found in experiences. Wisdom is found in the reflection upon experiences. And in order to become wise, right? In order to become wise, you must spend time reflecting. I forgot where I heard this at, but so it's my belief in this, right? I heard something somewhere, but then I'm going to just tell you guys my part, right? Is that when in the Bible, and this is kind of getting, it's not off track, but it's coming to my mind. So I'm giving it from spirit. So maybe this is good to help somebody, right? But even in the Bible, we talk about tithing and giving God 10%, right? But I think most people, they look at 10% just financially. But are you giving God 10% of your time? So if there's 24 hours in a day, that means that 2 hours should be spent with God. The God without just as much as the God within. So that's spending time reflecting. That's spending time in your thoughts. That's spending time in gratitude. That's spending time visualizing for the future. That's spending time in the spiritual realm of this universe. So it's not just 10% of your money, it's 10% of everything. 10% of your time, 10% of your effort, 10% of your attention, right? And if you're not sitting down, actually spending time reflecting on the past, then you're not going to get the wisdom that there is to get out of the situation. And thus, you're going to keep recreating the same reality that you experienced because you're not doing anything differently to create something new. It's like cooking the same recipe over and over and over and over again and not liking how it tastes, but you just keep cooking it the same exact way. At some point, you got to stop and be like, hold on real quick. What's missing out of this dish? What needs to be added? What's different? What needs to change, right? But you got to do that with your life as well. Is you want to spend time reflecting. What made the last 3 months not how I would like it to be, but what can make the next 3 months differently? What needs to change, right? So I'm going to give you guys a series of questions that you can ask yourself, right? Is number one, what is it that you love doing that you know you need to stop doing in order to get to the next level? And again, if you're inside of my Facebook group, it's a free Facebook group. I'm going to send you all these questions afterwards. I'll send you guys a PDF inside of Facebook. If you're not, you want to be a part of that, right? But what is something that you love doing that you know you need to stop doing in order to get to the next level? So I want you to look at these past 3 months. In these last 3 months, what is something that I love doing But I know I need to stop doing it in order to get to the next level. You may need to, I know you love binge watching Netflix, but you may need to stop binge watching Netflix in order to get to the next level. Right? I know you love doing hookah on Fridays, but you may need to stop doing hookah on Fridays in order to get to the next level. Dev, I know you love hiding and playing small, but you're not going to get to the next level hiding and playing small. So you may need to stop that in order to get to the next level. And on the contrary, what is it that I hate doing that I know I need to start doing in order to get to the next level? And that's where a lot of growth is going to come in at. What is it that I hate doing that I know I need to start doing in order to get to the next level? No hookah on Friday? Listen, people be hookah and chilling too much. What is it that you hate doing that you know you need to start doing in order to get to the next level? I hate working out, but I know I need to do that to get to the next level. I really hate reading books, but I know I need to get that to the next level. I hate truly putting myself out there, but I know I need to start doing that in order to get to the next level. Growth, so much growth is going to be found in those last two questions, right? Another question to ask yourself is, what is it? I know that you feel like it was a 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, but what is it that you're grateful for? What is it that you accomplished in these last 3 months that you can be proud of yourself for? Reflection is not just about noticing what went wrong, but it's also about noticing what went well. Right? It's noticing what went well as well. So what is it? What is something that I accomplished? I want you guys to put in the comments. What's something that you accomplished in these last 3 months? What's an accomplishment that you had in this last 3 months that you're proud of yourself for, right? I mean, my business is going to the next level. My clients are getting phenomenal results. I just moved out of my unit yesterday or 2-3 days ago and will be living out the country for the next months. I closed the partnership and oh my God, we're on track to the numbers that we're doing is absolutely crazy. Like, I have a lot going for myself. I'm proud of me. There's a lot that I accomplished in these last 90 days. I've really maximized these last 90 days. I've been consistent working out. I've really been accomplishing things in the last 90 days. I want you to put what is it that you've accomplished in these last 90 days? Paying my bills on time. That's phenomenal. If you don't pay them on time, sheesh. Getting up at 4 and meditating, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. What are some things you guys accomplished in these last 90 days? You got to celebrate yourself. You have to celebrate yourself. Breakthrough is something I've been working on, seeing the bigger picture from an ego's perspective. Reflection, also celebrating my accomplishment. Angela, you're so coachable. I love Angela so much. Oh my God. She's gonna take every single word and sit on it. Veronica, you doing Reiki training? Oh, she got a little bit of Leah in her. That's beautiful, Veronica. Congratulations. Oh, I remember you sent me that from your job was offering that. Congratulations. Congratulations, right? Walked away from a dying job and embraced my actual gifts and spirits to build my own business career. Sam, we got to catch up, bro. I love that. Let's get on the call. Dad, we had a phenomenal breakthrough section. And I'm so happy of the what you got out of it to how you and your mom can build a more beautiful relationship now. So that's beautiful, right? You want to celebrate your accomplishments, right? And then I want to give you guys this again. This is just coming to me. I want you guys to write down this list. Right? I had one of my clients do this, so I'll share with one of you guys. I'll share with you guys. It comes to my mind. I want you to create a I'm proud of me list. I want you to create an I'm proud of me list. What am I proud of me for? I was on a session with one of my clients last week, and she's accomplished so much, but she was just constantly, part of the personal development dilemma is you could just constantly be looking for what's better and what needs to change. And you're constantly looking for how can I grow, that you're not present with all that you already are. It's everything in this world needs balance. Everything needs a level of harmony. You can't just be so focused on getting to the next level, growing, learning. How can I be better? That you're overstepping all that you already are. So I encourage each person on this call to go and create an I'm proud of me list. I'm proud of me for boom. I'm proud of me for boom. I'm proud of me for boom, 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 boom. And really be with yourself. Sit with yourself in your accomplishments. Sit with yourself in the things that you've already achieved. Matter of fact, I want everybody to drop in the comments, I'm proud of me for what? Drop some in the comments of what is it that you're proud of yourself for. So much you focus on getting to the next level that you're not looking at all that you already are. And it's like a child. Imagine telling your child, every time your child comes to you, you're telling them, oh, you could do this better. 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 You could do this. What you're going to do is you're going to take the motivation out of somebody because they're going to think that nothing I've ever done is good enough. But unconsciously, you may be doing that to yourself, especially those of you that are super into personal development like me. I'm super into personal development. I'm super looking for the next level. But I have to stop a lot of time and be like, hold on. Kasudi, you are fucking phenomenal. Oh my God. Like, hey, I'll be proud of me. I'll be looking at myself like, Jesus. But you got to be proud of you. Right? You got to be proud of you. I'm proud of me for completing the course. Congrats, Veronica. Set out to do it just this last year. Leah, I'm super proud of you. Angela, proud of me for meditating for 2 hours. Sheesh, Angela, that's amazing. Breaking through calm, being consistent. Understand the power of now. That's beautiful. You want to create an I'm proud of me list. I'm proud of me list. Right? In the last 3 months, what was one of the biggest decisions that you made that caused you to grow in your life? I want you to write that question down. What is one of the biggest decisions that you made that caused you to grow? I'm proud of myself for recognizing my own personal growth. That's beautiful. What is one of the biggest decisions you made that caused you to grow? If you start reflecting and investigating your decision making, and what are the decisions that I made that caused me to stay stagnant? I'm proud of myself for maintaining my energy. Beautiful, Christina. Dad, proud of me for investing in myself and calling in support. I'm proud of you as well, Dad. Right? You got to start investigating your decisions. What are the decisions that I made that caused me to grow? And what are the decisions that I made that caused me to stay stagnant? I'm enjoying where I'm at, mama. Fasted for 3 days, beautiful Angela. You want to look at your decision making. Your life is the accumulation of all the decisions that you made. So if you don't like the life that you have, if you don't like the reality that you're currently experiencing, you want to look at what are the decisions I've made to get myself to this point. You want to start investigating your decisions. What are some of the biggest decisions that caused you to grow? I made a decision to enter into a partnership. I was presented an opportunity. I said yes to the opportunity. I entered into a partnership. And this decision has caused me to expand my leadership. We're hiring teams and teamwork. And it's caused me to grow exponentially. One of the biggest decisions I made. One of the biggest decisions I made at this year was to do these Instagram lives. I want to tell you, when I tell you guys, that when you follow God and the instructions of God and the instructions of Spirit, your life is going to transform in ways that you didn't even realize. Because I started doing these Instagram lives. From these Instagram lives, somebody saw them, hit me up to become a client. I completely helped her transform her life and her business. And then she wanted me to join her business. And now we're on track to do 7 figures. The business has been absolutely crushing it. But it came because God told me to do these lives. When I know that I could be easily charging for the content that I'm giving you guys. Easily charging for the content. But God said be obedient and put out free game every month. Every week put out some free game. I don't care if it's 1 person, 10 people, 20 people, 100, 2. Get on everything and put out free game. And because I put out that free game, not only have I gotten clients, but I've gotten a partnership that's going to take everything to the next level. Radically take everything to the next level. We'll be crushing 7 figures easily. Because I was being obedient to God. So I thought I was doing these lives just to get clients. I had no idea a partnership would come out of it. You have no idea how not being obedient is keeping your life stagnant. You have no clue how not making the decision to do the things that God has called you to do is causing your life to be stagnant. If your life is stagnant, it's because you're not obedient. Oh my God, you got to catch that. If your life is stagnant, it's because you are not obedient. You are not listening to what God is telling you to do. You're trying to do the things that you want to do. You're trying to do the things that you're comfortable doing. You're trying to do the things that you feel like will give you the best return, but you're not doing the things that God is causing you to do. Where there's a lack of obedience, there's immense stagnation. Put obedience in the comments. Where there's a lack of obedience, there's immense stagnation. Where there's immense obedience, there's immense growth. Your life becomes fruitful. Your life becomes plentiful. Your life becomes expansive. So the question to ask yourself is, where am I not being obedient in my life? Where am I not being obedient? You got to reflect on where were you not obedient in these last 90 days? You had all these goals, you had all these New Year's, New Me, all these New Year resolutions. Where are you not being obedient in your life? Leah, I don't give a fuck if you got to run through 10 walls the rest of the year. Get through all the walls necessary to get you on the other side. So that way your work can be in the lives of the people that need it the most. You got to be obedient to that calling. You can't get stuck. Run through any wall you got to get through. Any roadblock you got to get to. You got to be obedient to that. When you all become obedient, your life will experience crazy growth. Crazy growth. Especially, some of you, I know some of you on this call personally. Some of you that know on this call, you are so fucking phenomenal. You're so phenomenal. God has caused you to do phenomenal, miraculous things. And for those of you that I even don't know, because you're on this call and you're hearing this word, then you have to be phenomenal. But I need you to be phenomenally obedient. I need you to be phenomenally persistent. I need you to be phenomenally consistent. I need you to do whatever you got to do to get yourself to the other side. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. So look at these last 90 days and ask yourself, where am I not being obedient? And I need you to make new commitments, right? What are my 90-day commitments? This next 90 days, I only want you to find 3 things to commit to. Like, what are 3 things that you could commit to for this next 90 days? What are 3? Lisa, what's up? How do you personally hear God? I just listen. Meditation, going out in nature, being still, being with my thoughts. Right? I promise you this. You know that God, you know that there's been something on your heart. You've had a vision that you've been having for so much time now that you're just not taking action on. I don't care if it's creating content. I don't care if it's starting a business. I don't care if it's putting yourself out there. There's something that you do that God has put on your spirit, your heart, that you know you should be doing that you haven't did it. Like my mom would tell me, son, be still. Stillness is where you can hear the voice. Stillness. Be still. Go out in nature. I'll tell you like I tell my clients. Go out in nature and sit in nature for 2 hours. With no phone, just yourself and a notebook. And I promise you, and ask. You want to know how you hear God? Start intentionally asking God to talk to you. God, I'm listening. What is it that you want me to hear right now? What is it that you want me to see right now? Speak to me. And don't ask like demand, God, show me what is it that you want. You want to know what's so funny? My spiritual mentor told me this. He said, your ancestors, they don't ask you. Like, Spirit has never asked you to do anything. Spirit is like, hey, listen, don't do that. Hey, you better not do that. Hey, go do this. Spirit's like, we would like for you to go do this. If you're okay with it. Like, nah. Spirit tell you, hey, don't do that. Don't mess with that person. Don't go to that place. Spirit doesn't ask you, spirit demands. So when you're living in alignment, you could demand back. Hey, God, listen, I'm doing everything in my part to be obedient. I need you to open up doors. I need you to show me where is it that I need to go. I need you to bring me to partnerships. I don't ask spirit. I don't ask my ancestors for things. I demand. But I only demand when I know that I'm in alignment. Because if I'm doing everything on this physical planet, y'all better be doing everything in the spiritual. We ain't about to have that. So I demand, hey, listen, I'm doing everything possible. Y'all not about to have me down here broke. Y'all not about to have me down here with no opportunity. Y'all not about to have me down here lost. Y'all better come and help me out because I'm doing everything possible. But you can only do that when you're in alignment. So I don't ask, I demand. Demanding has the energy of an expectation. Asking is hoping. Demanding is expecting. I expect to get answers from God. I expect God to show me the pathway. I expect my ancestors to show up for me because I'm doing everything that I know possible. And when I expect it, it shows up each and every time. It's never not showed up. I've never not gained clarity, especially when I'm in a space of stillness and I'm expecting answers to come. It is most people, they don't expect. You pray, you hope, but you don't expect. And you're not doing everything to where you can demand to get an answer. I expect God to show up and show out in my life. What my mama say, son, if you put everything in God's hand will be in everything. And that's my motto for my life. I'm going to put everything in God's hand and I'll see God's hand in everything. Always. You want to reflect on this last 90 days. Answer those questions. If you're hopping on late or if you want those questions, hop in the Facebook group. I'll be putting a link to all the questions inside the Facebook group. You want to do some self-reflection on yourself to see where is it that you could be better these next 90 days? How can you make these next 90 days absolutely count? So in exactly 90 days, when we get back on this call and we look at second quarter, your life will be radically different than the previous 90 days. And if you go through and you answer all those questions, I promise you're going to get clarity. I promise you'll get clarity. That was a phenomenal question, by the way. Any questions before I hop off? Any questions? Any questions? Any comments? Anybody want to hop on? You need clarity on something? This is your opportunity, right? For those of you that are wanting to take things at a deeper level, like Deb, right? And you want to do a one-on-one session with me, I'm opening up my calendar for 2-hour breakthrough sessions in this quarter. Limited spots are available. Message me the word breakthrough. The 2-hour session would be the most powerful 2 hours that you will ever experience in your life, hands down. You will see yourself like you've never seen yourself before. You will have create a clear vision for the future, and you will clearly create the person that you need to be in order to actualize that future. You will see exactly what created the reality that you currently experience and how to shift that. So if you're interested in that, DM me the word breakthrough and I'll send you more information about how you can work one-on-one with me. How do we join the Facebook group? I think it's in my bio. If it's not in my bio, then DM me the word Facebook or just DM me Facebook group. I'll send you the link right after this, Divinely Connected. Veronica, I'm happy that you got on. Appreciate y'all for being here. I love seeing y'all here, man. Like, that's just so much commitment. Y'all done been rocking with me for a year, 2 years, 3 years. I appreciate y'all dearly. Any other questions? Any way I can support? Hop inside of the Facebook group. Answer these questions for yourself. Remember, wisdom is not found in experiences. Wisdom is found in the reflection upon experiences. And when you start reflecting on your life will start going to a different level because you'll get what there is to get and you can implement it in order to get to the next level. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. If y'all need the Facebook group, DM me Facebook. If you want to do a 2-hour session, DM me breakthrough session. I'll send y'all more information about that. Until then, I will see y'all next Monday. I want to give y'all this last piece. Real quick is know that when we're on these calls, that's where you're going to get a lot of information. But in between the calls, that's where you're going to experience the most growth. So if all you do is just get on the call and then you get off and you go back to your normal life, I don't want that to happen for you. That's not my intention on these calls. I'm not doing these calls to hear myself talk. Whatever I'm teaching you, I know. So I don't do these calls for me. I'm doing these calls for you. But I wanted you to actually grow out of these calls. Get what there is to get out of these calls. Because I promise you I ain't going to be doing these calls forever, right? So actually implement. Like, if you were smart, this is what I would do if I were you. Is I'll take 30 minutes, because these calls are about 30 minutes every time, right? From like 6 to 6:30 Eastern. And then schedule 6:30 to 7 to sit down and reflect and implement the things that we talked about on this call. And every call, I want you to find one thing that you must do. After every call, what's one thing that I heard that I must go apply? I don't need you to have 10 things, 10 ideas, because you may not do nothing with none of those. I don't need you to have 10 shoulds. I want you to have one must. What is one thing that I heard that I must go apply this week? And focus on doing that one thing. And if all you did every week is get one nugget and you radically applied it throughout your week, your life will start transforming. I promise you your life will start transforming. Go through and answer those questions. If you don't know the questions, then message me so I can give you the questions. You can join the Facebook group. Go through and do that work and watch your life expand. Nope, Angela, I will not be doing this forever. All right, y'all. Peace. I'll see y'all next Monday. 6 p.m. same time.